Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Hi everybody, James Willard here. I was thinking today about when one of my directors asked me if I could sing a solo in one of his programs. Well, back then I was sick with shingles. You don't want to get shingles, especially in the 80s. It got my breathing apparatus and I could not sing for 2 years. I was out of breath. And I regret that. I regret not giving it all, but I knew I didn't have it all to give. I was just out of breath, I was sick, and I regret that. And sometimes you go back and you think, oh, I could have, would have, should have done that. But also you take a step back and maybe you couldn't do it. Maybe you couldn't do it. Maybe I would have tried to sing that solo in the program and nothing would come out of my mouth. I would look like a failure. I'd be embarrassed, and I would have made my director look embarrassed. And so I chose instead not to do that. So sometimes we wonder and think, ooh, maybe I should have done this and that. You can't bring back the past. You gotta move forward. You learn from the past. I learned not to do any shows for a long time because I don't know if I'm going to have the breath support. And that's why in church, on my site here, you see me singing with wonderful Bob Morris, Church of the Brethren, where my mother Ruth played there for 36 years as the organist. But I did that. One reason why is because I didn't know if I would have enough breath to sing a solo. And Bob was great with harmony. He let me sing the easy part. And so, you go with your gut feeling. And that's what I tell my students and my students out of high school. If you're not sure you can do it, back off. Don't jump in if you're not sure. Now, when I did West Side Story, I knew my lines, I knew my music. But as I said in the past video, I was terrified, I was scared. Not because I didn't know my music, I did. But because I didn't know if I was going to be able to pull it off. And I had a wonderful co-star that was there for me, and she was great. So don't have this great feeling that you're going to be a great actor in one day or a great singer in one day. You're not. But if you work at something and work at it and work at it, you're going to find what you are good at. And this is what I taught my students for many years. So don't go into a situation thinking, I think I can do it, and put your finger in the air. It's going to be a great day. That doesn't cut it. But if you know your lines, or if you really know your craft, whatever it might be, then go for it. Just a thought. Bye-bye for now.